Hey everyone, so in this video we solve nuts and bolts problem. Okay, so in this question I think it's a very lengthy question, but I will explain you in easy way. Suppose you have a number of test case. In every question we are using test case, then size of array, and then this line is important. So you have two arrays, okay, first 5 and 5. So you have to compare both and write the same series of matching elements, okay, like this. Or if anyone is not presented, the elements is skipped. So I will explain you in this question, okay, in solution. So first of all we read the what is the question. Given a set of n nuts of different size and bolts of different size, means first is nuts and second is bolts, okay, and there is a 1 by 1 mapping between nuts and bolts. Match nuts and bolts efficiently. Comparisons of nuts to any other nuts or bolts to any other bolts. If it's not allowed, it means nut and can only be compared with bolts, and bolts can only be compared with nuts to see which one is bigger and smaller. I think simple problem, you have one nuts and bolts, you have to compare with same number of series, okay. And now our input statement. It's very important to solve any question, okay. The first line contains T, denoted test case, and following description of test case. Each test case beginning with a single positive integer and denoting the number of nuts and bolts, then follow the array of nuts, okay, and each element separated by a space, and finally the bolts array again. Each element is separated by space. Here array of nuts and bolts can only consists of following elements, this, and no elements can be repeated, okay. So there is one condition, no elements can be repeated, or we have one series this and we have to use this series, okay. So let's go to your editor. I am using IntelliJ, sorry, and make one class. Sorry, I will copy from this. Sorry. No space between them, okay. So our class is created. Okay, finally. So I will increase my console size. Just wait 2 seconds. Yeah. Size. Okay, so finally first of all we have to make one main method. Work yaar, little bit hanging, just 2 minutes. I will skip this video, okay. Little bit error. क्या कर रहा है बे भोसड़ी के. Okay, main method, and then we want one scanner class. Scanner system dot in void in and terminate. Okay, so first line is test case int t equal to so sala so dot next int. Okay, so first, okay, now we want one while loop, because if we given test case 2, the loop will begin 2 times. Okay, so in this loop we want one n. Okay, so size of array int n equal to so dot next int. Now onwards the program is now started. Okay, so we want one nuts array and one bolts array. So char array equal to new int, or in this array n is initialized, and now bolts array. So this is giving me error. Why? Char is character type, sorry. Misunderstanding. Now char array 1 new char n. Okay, so I will write nuts and bolts. Okay, so I think you understand. And now onwards we want one for loop for printing our all elements I plus plus, and now onwards string s equal to so dot next line this, and now in this array nuts we print I equal to so dot next int, and not next int, I think, because we have to convert all this thing. Okay, so char we are using s dot char 80, because this 0 to n numbers, okay, 0 to n, all these string will converted into char. Okay, and same loop for nuts bolts. Okay, n I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and this string s equal to so dot next in line, and array bolt I equal to s dot char 0. Okay, so both loop for both string converted into array char. Okay, now we have to shorted both nuts and our bolts. Okay, arrays dot short array of bolt. Okay, so we shorted both, and it's will arranging in the system wise. Now we want simple 2 loops for logic. First is int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and now we want one for loop j will go to n, okay, and j plus plus. Now onwards, if array nuts of I equal to array of bolts j, then print system.output.array nuts I. Okay, so I hope you understand, and same concept of line 4 using for bolt. Okay, so just go out 2 lines and print system.output and simple empty line. And now onwards, using for bolts, f4 int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and now onwards one more loop, one for loop, int j equal to 0, j going to j n, j plus plus, and if arr nuts I equal to a in bolts array j, so in this system.output.array bolts j. Okay, now goes to down 2 loops and simple print line. Okay, so our program is ready, but there is one error. Where is error? Okay, I will check. This is error. I will check once. This is j, and okay. Four, it's working fine. Why it's giving me error? All things are completely done now. Okay, so I think 2, then 1, 2, 3. I think we got some error. 1, 2, 3. Just cut this. Just copy this, cut and print there. Okay, actually this brackless is beside, that's why they're giving me error. Right now just run this program and see what was the output. Our program solution is working or not. Working. Just wait for 2 minutes, some seconds. Working and building. So I hope you understand. It's very simple concept, not so far think. Okay, my IntelliJ is very hanging because I am solving so much of questions and the storage is full, and our C drive is also full. That's why I have to delete some cache memory and softwares. Okay, so fine, and some have changed. Reload to change classes now. Yeah, sure. Okay, so number of test case and 1, elements 5. First of all, nuts. So I will okay, giving me error. In which line? 47. This line, array nuts. I will checking once. Char 8, char nuts. Yeah, it's fine. Why it's giving me error? Man method exception. String s. Yo, there is the error. It's only next. Okay, and in the this next. Okay, so we are not taking input, just changing the values in the string to char. Okay, just test case 5 elements @ $, percentage, and this end. Okay, just type add percentage $, and @ now. Okay, so our program is working fine, but this, okay, it's not good. Just remove this next line, ILLN, and control F5 shortcut. Okay, now number of test case elements 5 @ and percentage and percentage and #. Okay, so okay, I will remove one. Okay, so it's working fine. Hash, but it's also sorting well and message well. Okay, message messed. Okay, just remove all and all. One more time I will run. What happened? Okay, just run program. I think you see the output. First 5 @ $, and percentage $ sorry. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, so I hope you understand this concept. I will explain you one more time. First of all, test case, how many tasks you have to perform. Then we are getting to char for matching and comparing. Then for 2 loops for string, converted string to char, then sorted. Then 2 loops for comparing and match the elements of array, char array. Okay, so thank you guys, and keep subscribe.